Calculating effective rate on the TI-84 calculator. Effective rate is the simple interest rate required to match the compound interest rate for the current year. The formula is given here as the effective rate is equal to 1 plus the stated rate or the nominal rate divided by n. And that sum is raised to the n power and then minus 1. RS is known as the nominal rate, n is the number of compounding periods per year. So here's an example. Let's find the effective rate for a nominal rate of 3.5% compounded monthly. Doing the formula by hand gives this as the result. We plug in 0.035 for the stated rate, the R sub S. We plug in 12 for n, and we do the calculation, and we end up with about 3.556%. So this is the solution that we should be obtaining when we demonstrate this on the TI calculator. Now, when we have the calculator, this one is going to type the formula in directly. So we have parenthesis 1 plus 0.035 divided by 12, close the parenthesis, hit the caret symbol to bring it to the exponent, and then we'll type in 12. Then we'll bring it down to make sure we're not in the exponent anymore. And we hit minus 1, and we hit enter. And we get 0.03556. We multiply that by 100 to convert to a percent, and we get 3.55669, or 3.56 approximately in terms of percent. When we use the TVM solver, here we're going to hit the apps button. That'll bring up the finance menu. And we can go ahead and select the TVM solver. We'll go ahead and put in n for 12, the number of compounding periods per year. The interest rate will be 3.5. The present value is 1. The payment, PMT, is 0. And the future value is what we're going to solve for. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and zero that out right now. And I'm going to put in 12 for P/Y and C/Y. Then I'll go back up to the FV, the future value, and I'll hit alpha and enter, and that will give me negative 1.0355. Now you have to add 1 to this, and then you can go ahead and convert that to a decimal. So what needs to happen if you use the TVM solver is you have to take away that negative 1 portion, okay, and then multiply the decimal portion by 100 so that you get 3.5566, just like we saw before. So the TVM solver requires a little bit more arithmetic than typing the formula in directly. But all is not lost. We have another technique that can be used to calculate effective rate on the TI calculator. And this one is using the EFF command. So if we go back to apps, we hit finance, and this time instead of doing the TVM solver, we scroll until we get to arrow EFF. This is the effective rate command. And then we type in our rate, in this case 3.5. We type in the number of compounding periods, which is 12. We close it off and we hit enter, and it gives us 3.556, etc. So this is another way that you can calculate effective rate on the TI-84 calculator. Thank you for your time and attention.